to his newfound team that the side dude that Yandy's been sleeping with for some years has a PR team all of a sudden and has 22 subscribers on YouTube and 4,000 on Instagram, but now he has a whole PR team. And how dare you as a wife pillow talk with a side dude? You have a side dude, you don't tell him nothing about you. He ain't even supposed to know nothing. It's transaction.
Tasha K exposes drama between Yandy and Rasheeda, what really happened behind the scenes. Buckle up and get your tea ready, because this story is messier than a Kirk Frost weekend getaway. Tasha K just spilled some major secrets about the fallout between love and hip-hop stars Yandy Smith and Rasheeda Frost, and let's just say, their sisterhood might have been more for the cameras than real life. For a long time, Yandy and Rasheeda gave off strong best friend vibes. They laughed together on set, supported each other through personal ups and downs, and stood united as successful businesswomen. Fans saw them as the definition of loyalty and real friendship in a world full of reality TV drama. But now, things have taken a sharp turn. According to blogger Tasha K, the friendship between Yandy and Rasheeda wasn't as solid as it seemed. In fact, she claims it was all a front. The real shock came when Rasheeda, seemingly out of nowhere, said on camera, "We're not even friends like that."
I heard Rasheeda say that I specifically was not her friend. I was shocked. It's been a while since Rasheeda and I have talked one-on-one. This is our last chance. If you can't come meet with me, woman to woman, to really tell me to my face what's good, then yeah, this friendship is most certainly over.
Hold on, what? After years of having each other's backs, Rasheeda suddenly downplayed their bond. And it wasn't just some offhand comment. It was said during a confessional interview, looking right into the camera, almost like she rehearsed it. There was no emotion, no hesitation. Just cold detachment. That's when fans started asking, what really happened? Tasha K didn't hold back. She came with receipts, screenshots, inside tips, and rumors straight from the production crew. According to her, Rasheeda's statement wasn't random. It had been building up for a while. Apparently, Rasheeda had started feeling overlooked, jealous of how much screen time Yandy was getting, and maybe even tired of constantly being the one stuck cleaning up after Kirk's endless cheating drama, while Yandy looked polished and unbothered. Let's rewind for a minute. Remember when Kirk was caught up in scandal after scandal? Side chicks, surprise babies, messy motel scenes, you name it. Through all of that, Yandy supported Rasheeda. She never judged her, never shaded her choices. Even when viewers were dragging Rasheeda for sticking around, Yandy stayed by her side both publicly and privately. They shared real moments, tears, encouragement, business ventures, and endless Instagram posts that screamed sisterhood. They were at events together, did fashion collaborations, and built their brands while showing love and unity. Yandy never tried to outshine Rasheeda or make her look bad. In fact, she often played the calm, supportive friend in Rasheeda's storm. So how did that bond crumble? Some say it started with jealousy. Others say it was calculated. Fast forward to the current season. Rasheeda casually drops a line acting like she and Yandy were never close. That moment felt too strategic to be spontaneous. And Tasha K says it was no accident. Her theory? Rasheeda wanted to distance herself from Yandy just before new rumors about Yandy's husband, Mendices, started circulating.
I had conversations, and I have to say I'm sorry that you guys don't know that I actually had conversations with that young lady, and we had spoken, and I've apologized on that same platform that you've seen everything else.
Here's the deal. Mendices was spotted on Snapchat with a Latina woman in leopard print pants. People immediately began to assume the worst. But Yandy quickly responded, saying it was part of a content shoot and nothing shady was going on. She tried to shut it down before it spiraled out of control. But instead of supporting her, Rasheeda took that moment to bring up an old clip where Yandy admitted she never legally filed her marriage papers with Mendices.
You never called me when I was going through anything with Kirk. You don't reach out to me and check on me and see if I'm okay. So I'm yet again confused on why you're so focused on being upset with me when there's bigger fish to fry out here.
That situation happened years ago and Yandy had explained her reasons back then. With Mendices facing legal trouble, she didn't want to be legally tied to him until things were settled. Rasheeda's decision to bring that up now felt more like a jab than genuine concern. She questioned whether Yandy was ever really married, knowing full well it would stir the pot. Meanwhile, Rasheeda herself has spent season after season dealing with Kirk's behavior often in the public eye. Tasha K called it what it looked like, projection. Instead of facing her own relationship issues, Rasheeda shifted the focus to Yandy. And just when things couldn't get more awkward, Kendra Robinson jumped in. Now here's the thing, no one asked for Kendra's opinion. But there she was, agreeing with Rasheeda and throwing in her own comments during a confessional. She nodded along like it was some group decision to come for Yandy. But fans weren't buying it. Kendra's own relationship with Lil Scrappy, or rather, Lil Jock, hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. From wedding drama to cheating rumors, she's had her fair share of public embarrassment. Yet here she was, judging Yandy's marriage. It didn't sit right with viewers. One fan commented, Rasheeda was under Yandy when Kirk was clowning her. Now she's acting brand new. Another added, Kendra needs to focus on her own man before commenting on Yandy's life. Tasha K wasn't done yet. She shared more tea, claiming Rasheeda had been holding resentment toward Yandy for years. Even though Yandy isn't originally from Atlanta, she became a fan favorite and often got better edits on the show. While Rasheeda had to relive her relationship drama every season, Yandy's scenes were often more positive and career-focused. According to Tasha's sources, Rasheeda felt like she was always stuck in the role of damage control for Kirk, while Yandy got to shine. Instead of blaming the producers or the show's format, Rasheeda allegedly turned her frustration on Yandy. And then came the DMs. Tasha says Rasheeda was caught making fun of Yandy's marriage behind her back, even calling it too perfect to be real. These messages were reportedly shared with other cast members, possibly even Kendra, suggesting that the shade wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision. It had been simmering for years. Through it all, Yandy has stayed quiet. No social media rants, no interviews, no sneak disses. Just silence. And sometimes, silence speaks louder than words. While Rasheeda and Kendra were out throwing shade, Yandy chose grace and maybe even legal action. Rumors say her team might be preparing to handle things professionally, possibly behind the scenes. At the end of the day, fans feel let down. What once looked like a genuine friendship now feels like a carefully crafted performance. And if Tasha K's sources are right, this wasn't just a falling out. It was a slow burn, built on envy, image control, and maybe a little too much reality TV pressure. From best friends to cold strangers, the Yandy and Rasheeda story reminds us that even the strongest bonds can break under the spotlight. This drama didn't just stay on the TV screen, it spilled over into real life, and the ripple effects hit hard. The moment that episode aired, fans took to social media and didn't hold back. They weren't just leaving petty comments under Rasheeda's posts, they were tagging her boutique, pressed ATL, dragging her character, and questioning everything from her loyalty to her professionalism. Some reviews were brutally sarcastic. One person even wrote, "Cute clothes, shady owner." And while that might sound like internet trolling, it hit Rasheeda where it hurts her business. She built Pressed ATL into a respected brand, but once fans started associating her name with bitterness and backstabbing, the image shifted. According to online chatter, one of her sponsorship deals actually got put on pause. Not necessarily because of what she said on the show, but because of how messy the situation looked from the outside. Lifestyle brands don't want to be linked to drama that makes their ambassador look fake or spiteful. And in this case, Rasheeda, who used to be seen as the down-to-earth, brand-safe boss chick, started looking like she had something to prove, and not in a good way. Meanwhile, Yandy wasn't playing. Tasha K reported that her PR team got right to work. They began tracking everything: the episode clips, interviews, fan comments, and even media headlines. Because once someone starts throwing shade about your marriage being fake, that crosses over from reality show drama to potential legal territory. Let's not forget Yandy's brand is built around being a strong wife, a devoted mom, and a community leader. When you start threatening that image, it's not just personal, it's financial. It's contracts. It's partnerships. So it makes sense that her team would move quickly to protect what she's built. Even Mendices, who usually stays quiet, reportedly stepped in. Sources say he told producers straight up, "If you have proof, show it. If not, keep my name out of it." And honestly, that's a fair point. Unlike Kirk, who's had receipts aired out on national TV more times than we can count, Mendices hasn't been caught in anything, at least not in this situation. So now, we're not just talking about broken friendships or shady comments. This is bigger. This is about reputations, brand partnerships, and real money being affected. And word on the street? The producers are scrambling behind the scenes to control the fallout before it explodes even more. The reunion taping is coming up, and this drama is expected to take center stage. We could be looking at a total shake-up, new alliances, cast departures, or even a spin-off. But now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Rasheeda was ever truly Yandy's friend, or was it all for the cameras? Should Yandy respond publicly or keep staying quiet and classy? And is Kendra really just caught in the crossfire, or is she playing sides for relevance? Sound off in the comments below, don't hold back. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next drop of reality tea. Trust us, the next round is going to be even hotter. And is Kendra really just caught in the crossfire, or is she playing sides for relevance? Sound off in the comments below, don't hold back. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next drop of reality tea. Trust us, the next round is going to be even hotter.